Oh, there's just no escape from snowdrifts. He said, Teddy's got a snowplow. What about the time when we did a winter wrap-up? You did the list work. Yes, Spike, I remember that. Little Engine at Australia, Series 3, Episode 5, Snowdrifts. It was a cold day on Tasman Sodor. All the engines are not wanting to go out. I'm not wanting to work in this weather condition, said Diesel. I'm like a snowplow. There's no point. I wouldn't either, said Spencer. Tilly, who was sleeping here for the night, was thinking it fun. She knew the lines were blocked and she can go off railing. These big guys don't know. I know better getting work done, she chuckled. She listened to what Ray was saying. The Fat Controller doesn't want us to stop work. We got to keep the island working. It's all right, Bill and Ben, but we're not chosen. The Fat Controller told us he's chosen Tilly. What good will she do? While they were talking, Tilly sneaked off. She was to do the goods delivery. The engines are selfish, so they tried to stop her. They thought she was too little to do this work, but she was already going and gone. Teddy did the goods work in record time and decided to get home. I'm glad I avoided the engines the big ones being selfish. I can't stand doing nothing, she puffed. Suddenly she saw Spencer, who was out, but not for work. What do you think you're doing? You're young lady doing work in the snow is not a good idea. Tilly knew she had to stay out of the bold of selfish world. She didn't tell him. What on earth? That engine's gone off the rails, and she's still going. I don't believe it. Tilly went on and came to Sloping Main. Home at last. I can do my branch line work, on the goods. She found a shed but decided to stay in it. The apples were not ready yet. She went to sleep, but was rudely awakened from Spencer's whistle and Emily's too. Oh, it's them again. I still think they're selfish. But she heard Twilight telling them, "There's no need to be selfish on Tilly. You know she can look after herself." And she heard the engines thinking that she was right. So they just went back on to what they were doing. The next day, Tilly was visiting Big Cheese Sheds. She went to visit Brun. Little did she know that Spencer had spotted her heading up the path, wanting to know where she was going.